Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all my dear students. I hope you all are fine, fit and healthy at your home. Now students, as you know that we have completed simple present tense, simple past tense, present continuous tense, past continuous tense, present perfect tense, past perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Now today we'll start future tense. But in the future tense, we'll see 4 types of different tenses that we can use for future. So look at here. There are several ways of talking about the future. They include the present continuous, the simple present, the will form and the going to form. Means these 4 things we have to see today. Now students, we have already seen present continuous tense as well as simple present tense. But once again, we'll remind here that what we have learned there. Now will, it's about simple future tense and going to form also we can use to show the future action. Let's see, talking about the future. If you want to open your own grammatical textbook, so you can open students and look at page number 45. We use the present continuous tense when we talk about something that we have arranged to do in the future. Now students, we have already learned it that present continuous tense we have to use when we are arranging something to do in the future, means for personal plan. When we are arranging some personal plan to do in the future, for that we are using present continuous tense. As we have already seen here that we have to use am is are plus verb. And with the verb you have to put ing. So we can say that verb with ing, or you can write plus. And as we have to use with I, with he, she and it we have to use is. With you, we, they. We have to use are. That you know very well, yes? Now look at the example. I'm going to Jaipur tomorrow. I have arranged to go there tomorrow. Means this is my plan which I have already arranged. Mr. Pratap Singh is arriving this evening. Means in the afternoon only. We are aware of this that the person is arriving today. We are visiting Singapore in a fortnight. So you are already decided to visit there. Are you going to the club tonight? You are asking someone about someone's plan. So when there is a arranged plan is there for the future, for that you have to use present continuous tense. In present continuous tense, students, you have to remember that you have to use am, is, are according to this all subject. Now, might be in a place of he, she and it, there is a name of boy, girl or anything name is written. Or if in place of we and they, might be here. Suppose in a place of they, there is written the children or the students, etc. or the people, etc. You, here you only will come, and we, might be there is written that I and my friend. If there is written like this, means the meaning is we only. So that time what you have to use? You have to use are only, not according to my friend is, because here I and your friend both are there. So that time you have to use are. And whatever verb is there, play, write, read, walk, jump, with that you have to put ing. I hope students it's clear to you. Now turn your page and look at next page, that is page number 46. Now look at this example. We are going to buy a television. I'm meeting Peter at 6:30. We are having coffee together. My train leaves at 8:10 a.m. Now students, look at here. This example is different. Here ing form is not there. Here leaves there and train. My train means it. So here eat means my train. So with the eat we have to put s or es. Yes. So I hope that you understood it, that here it's showing simple present tense. Now look at here. Very often we use this tense as a future with verbs like go, come, arrive, visit, meet, stay, and so on. We use the simple present for official programs and timetable. This we have already learned that simple present also we can use to show future tense. Yes, that we have already seen. But which future? That the plan which is arranged by some authority, or if there is a fixed timetable. Now look at here, the train leaves at 9:45. Now, on which time the train leaves or the train arrives? It's decided not by the public, not by the passengers. It's decided by the Indian Railway. It's decided by the railway government. Yes. So here leaves will come. When is the next bus to Hyderabad? Now, on which time the bus will come or the bus will go, it's not decided by the passenger once again. That's why here is will come. The school opens on 16th June. Now opens here, it's not decided by the students or teachers or parents. It's decided by the authority. It's decided by the trustees of the school. Or we can say that it's decided by the government. So it's not decided by some public. It's not decided by some people. It's decided by some authority. Yes, here fixed timetable for the train. For the bus also fixed timetable. Yes, if we'll go 10 o'clock on your time, so that time train will not come. You have to go to the platform to train's time. Train will not come on your time. Yes. So for the fixed timetable, you have to use simple present tense to show future action. The same when something is decided by some authority and you must have to follow it. For example, the students wears the uniform in the school. The student wears, or you can say the students wear. So it's decided by the school trustees, admins, authority. You must have to wear it in the future whenever you come into school. So that time you have to use simple present tense to show future action. We cannot use a simple present tense for personal plans and arrangement. We should use the present continuous tense. Means for the personal plan or personal arrangement, we don't have to use this tense. We have to use present continuous tense to show this future action if it's a personal related. But if it's decided by some authority, some particular timetable that you have to follow, for that you have to use simple present tense. As you know very well, students, that in a simple present tense with the subject, you have to use rather main verb, or you have to use as or es with verb. Now, main verb you have to use with I, we, you, and they, right? And as or es you have to use with he, she, and it. Now look at the next one. Common errors. I meet a friend this evening. I'm meeting a friend this evening. Now this is your personal plan. Your school teacher or your school admin is not saying you that you have to go today to meet your friend. It's your personal plan. That's why a meet will not come. It's showing, meet is showing which tense? Meet is showing simple present tense. But here it's your personal plan. That's why you have to use your present continuous tense. Now look at the next tense, that is simple future tense, will. We use will to talk about what we think or know will happen in the future. Means what we are talking about and what will happen in the future. If you are aware of that things, for that you have to use simple future tense, will or shall. We will know the result in a week. You know very well that what will happen in the future in 1 week. I'm sure you will enjoy your visit to the zoo. I think she will get the job. My father won't be at home this evening. Won't be is a short form of will not. Here is a short form of will not is want. So you're aware of these things already, that your father will not be at home today. We often use will with I think, I expect, I'm sure, perhaps, and so on. We use will when we decide to do something at the time of speaking. Even at the same time, by speaking only we decided to do something. For that also we can use will. Can you meet me at 5? Means by speaking only you decided to meet your friend. I may be a bit late. Alright, I will wait for you. Alright, I'll wait for you. Means here, when someone said you that I'll be late, at that time you decided to wait for your friend. So that time you have to use will. Means while speaking only you decided to do something in the future. For that you have to use will. Now look at the last one, that is the use of going to. We use going to, not will, when we have decided to do something before talking about it. Means before speaking something you have already decided that this is going to happen, this is going to done. Yes, so for that you have to use going to, be going to. Now be means am is are, etc. Why are you filling the bucket with water? I'm going to wash the car. Means you have filled it because you want to wash it. So before speaking this, you have already decided it. Yes? Have you decided what to do? Yes, I'm going to pay the money. You have already decided what's your plan before and after you are speaking this. Now look at the next page. We also use the going to form when there is something in the present which tells us about the future. I feel terrible, I'm going to be sick. Means you are not feeling well and you yourself is feeling that you are going to be sick. Look at the clouds, it's going to rain. Might be it's a very dark outside and you are feeling very cold, wind. So that time you are thinking that it's going to rain. So that time also you can use going to. Now students, this is the exercise in which you have to just choose the correct option. So for that you try to understand the sentence, that in which sense this sentence is given. So definitely you will understand that what will come in these blanks. We have already discussed it in a live class also, so it's very easy for you students. Now students, if you're getting any difficulty, once again I tell you that you can ask me in a live class or you can write in the comment box. Here we have completed our chapter tenses. I hope that you understood it very well. If you're getting still difficulty, you can write in a chat box, in a comment box, or you can ask in the live class. Thank you all and have a wonderful day ahead.